My name is Jonah Price, but in the music world, I go by Gatsby. Over the past 15 years, I've fallen in love and become obsessed with music, specifically hip-hop. My goal is to create a community where every single person, regardless of background, experience, or opinion, feels welcome to open up. Where anyone and everyone that interacts feels like family. I'm so glad you're here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Green light. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Gatsby, also known as Jonah Price. Welcome back to another episode of Green Light. I'm so stoked you decided to tune back in today. Hey, y'all, check it out. We got a special reaction today. Special reaction. So, as most of you know, I put out the bar fight with Knox Hill yesterday. The Cold War, where we're going back and forth, battling it out. Who can throw the most bars, who's fire, and just kind of friendly competition. It was beautiful. It wasn't a battle or anything like that. It was just a friendly competition between two friends. Show off your rap skills. Let's do it. It's a new series he's starting, and I'm stoked to see it. Stoked to be a part of it. So I put out a challenge on Twitter. Me and Knox both did. We want to see what reactor can really catch bars, because some of the doubles and triples we were throwing out were ridiculous. Like, we were layered on those. And so I put the challenge out. My friend April G Showers writes back and says, "Challenge accepted. I got you." And so I say, cool. I believe in you. I saw her reaction to the Poppin' Challenge, and she literally caught every bar on my verse, which I didn't think was gonna happen. So I was impressed. I was ready to see it. What I did not expect was a 30-minute video breaking down every bar to the almost perfect extent. Like, everything she said just blew my mind. She caught almost every single bar. And I was so impressed that we were talking on Twitter last night, and I was like, you know what? You beat my challenge. You beat my challenge. You won. So I'm gonna give back to you, and I want to shoot a reaction video and put it up on my channel. She was very made sure that I knew I'm not a rapper, I'm a writer, and that's fine. This song it's called It Starts Where It Stops, and it's about her life growing up, her experiences. So it's a longer video, about 8 minutes, so we're gonna skip ahead to about a minute when the song starts, and we're gonna listen to it. We're gonna pick it apart, and I listened to the first about 15 to 20 seconds, and I was like, yeah, let's shoot a video. You know, you help me out. You blow my mind by picking apart every bar that I literally didn't think anybody would catch without me explaining it. And so I want to do something. I want to do something for you as well. So I'm really excited to get into this. She's a very, very talented writer, an amazing reactor. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, I'm going to link it down in the description. And let's try to run her up. She's at 3.4K right now. Let's try to run her up to right around 4K after this video. Let's give her as many subs as we can get her. So let's throw the headphones on, and let's see what my homie's cooking with. It starts where it stops. April G Showers. See what we got. Y'all ready? Y'all know the drill. Bop.
Let's get it.
She got Blitz over on the screen. That's the homie. I see the puppy dog. I see that puppy. Hi, puppy.
Hello, my name is April, a white woman in the USA, raised in the Bible Belt in the city of the KKK. Was taught from an early age, stick to your own kind. Didn't know any better, it was ingrained in my mind.
Oh, okay.
I heard the N-word a lot, it never felt right. If I tried to speak up, it just started a fight. Went to a small country school in a small country town, filled with mostly white faces, just a couple black and brown.
Yeah.
My big brother bought me a tape, my first time hearing hip-hop, Snoop Dogg, style. Next up was Tupac.
Hey.
Always been about lyrics, always listen to what is said.
Well, you must have, because your ability to catch bars is otherworldly. Yeah, I love the way this is going. She's just talking about, you know, I grew up in the Bible Belt. It was a different place. You know, it was not diverse. We are all white people there. This is what I experienced. It's a different perspective than what we're used to. And obviously, she's not recording into a mic. She's rapping it, reading it off paper, and that's fine, because it's all about what she is saying, because she's telling her story, and it's very vulnerable, very hard to come out on the internet and share a large piece of yourself. And so for that, like, I incredibly commend you. Applause. Like, I'll give it up to you right there. I love the writing that you're doing right here. Let's get back in. Bop.
More hip-hop I heard, I saw the same message being spread. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull the trigger, kill somebody, he's a hero. Is it because I'm black? Somebody tell me, what can I do? Cause there ain't enough bars to hold the drama we've been through. To all the teachers that told me I'd never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings where I was hustling. Yeah, we should protect our Second Amendment rights. Cause any second a dirty cop could kick our door in tonight. Those are just a few strong verses that I heard. From the early 90s to now, I've remembered every word. I started really thinking back when I was a teen. What exactly is it that makes them different than me? They have a brain in their head, they have a beating heart, they are kind and caring too. How did this all start?
Oh, this is dope. I love that she kind of took it to a perspective of somebody else and started telling the perspective and saying things that they said, and then brought it back like, these are the verses that I've heard. You know, this is what I've heard my whole life from my friends who are of different ethnic backgrounds, people of color, that didn't grow up in places like I did. And so it's really cool how she did two perspectives there and then brought it back, and it was like, that's what I've heard. And then yeah, that's great. I like that a lot. Let's get back in. Bop.
I started paying close attention, trying to find the comparison. Only difference that I found was her skin had more melanin. Surely that can't be all. After Lincoln, Martin, and X, after Pop, Biggie, Eazy-E, and they're still being oppressed. How in the hell is it okay? Marching white supremacists, KKK, spreading hate, been trying to make sense of this. I remember clearly it was 1991. Watched cops beat Rodney King right there on my television. At 11 knew that was wrong, never did admit it. Pain and anger inside me grew when I saw those cops get acquitted. Moving on, I'm in high school, got a system bumping in my car. No limit and cash money, yeah, I thought I was so hard. One night my friends and I were riding around on back roads, laughing, rapping, smoking, yeah, we was getting blow. Then we heard the sirens, behind us the blue lights. I was trying to pull over as they put the weed out of sight. The cop walked up to my window.
Yes, they were getting, the lights were on and they were already stashing shit. Yeah, that's, man. I really like what she's saying. She said, how are we still dealing with oppression when we had these, movements that sparked up, and the movements that were supposed to change the world and we thought changed the world, and they did a beautiful part. But people still have hate in their heart. People are still harboring the same feelings that they had before these movements started. So, like, everything's not going to change overnight, and that's true. But, God, like, when is it going to change? Like, what's it going to take? And the season that we're in right now, I hope and I pray that this opens the eyes of people that want to hold off the idea of there's no such thing as white privilege, that white privilege is a myth, whatever, because that's bullshit. Like, that white privilege is a very prominent thing. And so rather than like deny it and reject that it exists, take it and weaponize it. Use it to help your brothers and sisters. We're all freaking people. We're all people, and it's sick. I love the movement that's going on right now because it's really it's waking people up that weren't awake before. It really is, and that's a great thing. Let's get back in. Bop.
I was the one driving. He held up his flashlight, said, "Can I see your license?" I handed him my license, shaking, never been pulled over. I prayed, then turned around and looked over my shoulder. My two friends in the back had their arms held straight out with their hands up. I wonder, what is that all about? The cop came back to my car after checking my license out. Next thing I knew, I heard, "Get out and get down on the ground." I had no idea what was happening, scared my life was about to end. The cop never messed with me. He kept yelling at my friends. He searched all of them, but he never touched me. And that was when I really truly began to see. He ended up letting us go. Told me, watch who I hang around. I started to argue. My friend whispered, "Don't make a sound." So we left, sparked up a blunt. I said, "Can I ask a question? What the hell was that about? They said but an African American. I got so angry and disgusted, tears streamed down my face. I had just witnessed what it's like to be another race. Here we are.
Man, that's crazy. She's like, you know, we all were in the same car. We all were in the same car. We were doing crazy shit. You know, we were messing around. It's what happens, you know, when you're a kid. But at the same time, it's like, she's like, you know, he had us all step out of the vehicle, never touch me, simply because I was white. Firsthand. Damn. This is really well written. It really is. This is really, really well written. Let's get back in. Bob.
Are in 2022, decades later, and we're still seeing the same shit when we read the paper. I feel so lost and helpless, wish there was something I could do. Never thought I'd be ashamed of the red, white, and blue. I lost both of my brothers, yeah, both my siblings died. The grief is unbearable, but on God I have relied. So I have not used that word, saying brother is hard to me. But now I say it with gratitude when I refer to my brother Koofy. Not gonna say I don't see color, that would be a lie. I see it, hear it, respect it, please know I'm on your side.
That's dope.
So yes, my brother's black, and I could not be prouder. And if anyone's got a problem with it, I'll just say it louder.
Yeah.
Now
Koofy's a great dude, man. Koofy's is dope. I've talked to Koofy's quite a bit. He's incredible, man. He's a really, really kind dude. I really respect that dude. Have a lot of respect for him and appreciate him. Yeah, this is great. I love this.
Now I'm an adult with my own views and beliefs, and I totally understand why they're protesting in the streets.
Yeah.
You don't have to like this or agree. You don't have to think I'm right, but we all know good and well it'd be a lot different if Floyd was white. My dear friend and other brother Blitz said he'd like to hear my perspective. Wanted me to write and rap, so I prayed and my thoughts I collected. I was afraid to write about this, afraid to say how I feel, for fear of people taking it wrong and thinking I'm not being real. My friends Char and Maria encouraged me to go ahead. I'm just writing how I feel, and I mean every word I said. No, I could never relate, and I'm not even gonna try. Please just know I love you all. When y'all cry, so do I. I have a 12-year-old son, teaching him to have a different heart. Love and treat others equally. It stops where it starts.
Yes.
Okay. How did I do?
You did great.
Oh.
My heart is racing, y'all. I got into it, man.
Oh.
It's emotional. Man, I hope y'all like that. As I said, I'm not a rapper. I'm not an artist. I'm a writer. So let me know what y'all think about the lyrics. Be brutally honest in the comments. Love you, Blitz. Love you, Koofy. Love you, Maria. Love you, Shar. Dizzy, Dwayne. I can sit here, Elijah. I can name Devo. I can name, y'all all know who you are. If I stay here and named everybody, we'd be here for the rest of the night. So anyway, much love to y'all. Comment below what y'all think. Please be honest. Like this video on your way out. It's a lot more important than you think. Please subscribe to my channel, y'all. I love y'all. We need to stand together.
Facts.
April G Squad.
Let's go.
Love y'all. Hey, now see you
Let's
on a little
go.
bit. Peace out.
Homie. That was so good. Like, just the way you brought us into your world was beautiful. There wasn't a moment in that song that I was like losing interest or losing focus. You know what I'm saying? Not a moment in that song that I was losing focus. And I have ADD, so I'm really hard to keep focused, especially for 6 minutes. It's hard to keep my attention. I love when people bring you into their world. I love it, love it, love it. It didn't feel disingenuine, didn't feel like any of that. It felt so real and so vulnerable, and so I thank you for putting that out. Listen to me, guys. I don't care if you like this video. I don't care if you leave a comment on this video. I don't care if you subscribe to my channel, whatever. Go follow the link that I'm putting down in the description. Go like April's video. Go leave a comment. Let her know what you thought. Give her props. Give her freaking props, because this took guts, man. She's not a rapper. She's not an artist. She said it. She's a writer. And so to open your mouth and stand on the front lines and take a stand for something like that, in something that you're not comfortable doing, like an act that you're not comfortable with, like performing, because performance takes a ton of effort. Like it takes a ton of work and a ton of years of practice and preparation, and it's hard. It's hard, and it's really hard to put yourself out there on the internet where people can just chop you down for whatever they feel like chopping you down. There's no checks and balances, man. So for that, go show her some support. Go show her support. Go applaud her. And April, thank you for putting this out. Thank you. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and standing up for your brothers and sisters in their times of need. And also just being willing to put yourself on the front lines. Because a lot of people will run up there, yell something unintelligible, and then run away. Not a lot of people are going to stand there on the front lines and be like, this is what's right. And what I'm seeing now is not. What I'm seeing is not right. So to stand up and truly say, this is what's right. We are all human beings. It's beautiful. I like that you said, I do see color and I respect it. That's the attitude we need to have. It's not, I don't see color, because then you're just fighting ignorance with ignorance. And yeah. That's all I got to say, guys. I appreciate you guys checking this out, watching the video. Please go follow the link. Show April some love. Give her some thumbs up. Let her know God sent you. Hit her with a subscribe. Let's get those subscribers up, homie. Let's get the subscribers running. Let's get it running, boys. And yeah, check out some of her reactions too, because she's crazy talented with that. She's crazy talented. So, I love you guys. It's your boy Gats. Until next time. Hasta luego, Diego. We out. Blah! Yeah, I know it's wrong, but I ain't wanna be right. You told me write you an album, this ain't what you had in mind. I said I'd make it sometime and be the man that you wanted, but babe, I guess that I lied. I swear you actually done it, you made me less than a man.